Well, he's gonna bleed out, but we're gonna... Whoa, sir! Excuse you! Hey guys, welcome back to Outward. This is going to be episode 6. Before we get started today, as always, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for your continued support here on the videos. It really does mean everything. If you find yourselves liking this video, you could do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing as well. We also have our own Discord. Everybody is, of course, welcome to join that. The link for that is going to be in the description down below. Okay, guys, so in the last episode, I took you through Conflux Mountain, no, not the heroic one. We went through the Holy Mission, excuse me. We went through the Holy Missions path. Now, what I wanted to start in this one, let me make sure, did I sell the things I wanted to get rid of? It looks like I did. What I really want to start in this episode is I want to start the Blue Chamber Collective so that we can go back to Cierzo and get Vendavel Fortress taken care of. How many arrows do I have? Okay, well, we have, let me see here. Alright, so we have some metal here, so why don't I go ahead and just do this really quickly. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And let's go ahead and just make up some of this really quickly. Oh, that's right. We need to do 9 total. Okay, there we go. So that's taken care of. So now we have some more arrows to work with. Let's go ahead and put those in our pocket. Okay, so I think we're good then. It looks like I've taken care of all the selling and everything. So now let's come down here. We're going to go ahead and talk to Risa. And then she's actually going to tell us that I think we have to wait like 3 days before, oh, excuse me, the other Chamber Lords arrive. And in that 3 days, it is heavily implied that you should go back to Cierzo. The first time that I played this, I did not listen to that hint. Here we go.
Wonderful news.
I'm glad to see you. Have you given my offer any thought? Will you work with me and be adopted into the Aberdeen family? Let me see here. I'm thinking about it. Is there anything I need to do to make it happen? Here we go.
I should seek approval from another old family.
Okay, the Aberdeen family is one of the oldest and strongest families in the collective. To help the process go smoothly, you should get the approval of another old family. Either the Sutherlands, the Battleborns, or the Sullivans would do.
This is your task.
Gabriella Sullivan and Julia Sutherland are close allies of mine, and Sigurd Battleborn wields an especially large degree of power as the Chamber Lord of Berg. It would do you good to introduce yourself to them. They may ask for a small favor to prove that you can bring value to the collective, and I'm certain they will all reward you in their own way. Once you have their approval, let me know and I can begin the adoption process. Okay, that's right. Okay, so instead of, before we go back to Cierzo, we have to do something for one of those 3 people. Now, this is Gabriella. I'm not going to actually do her a favor. She just wants you to craft a fang weapon, which, you know, is fine and not that hard, but I don't have any predator bones on me, and I don't really want to go out and get them. By far, the easiest one that you can do for this is to craft a poison rag. So, we're going to go ahead... and we're going to make that our task. First, I need to deceit. No, I didn't think so. I don't have any cloth. So, the only problem we're going to run into is I need cloth in order to do this. Okay, I mean, I could just buy these boots for 6. That's not that big of a deal. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to go ahead and salvage them and get us a piece of cloth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go down here into the inn, which is where Sigurd Battleborn is hanging out. Which is right here. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. So this guy over here can kind of be a jerk. But he's got by far the easiest task. I'm not too impressed, but I've been wrong before. So long as you're working with the Blue Chamber's goals in mind, we shouldn't have a problem. Okay, and I handle the collective's armies. Note the plural there. Each village provides me with troops. I don't know what villages he's talking about, I'll be honest. That I have to organize into something cohesive. It's a nightmare only discipline can solve. Half of the runts I have to work with don't even know how to craft a simple fire rag. Show me that you can make any kind of rag that will enhance a weapon, and maybe I'll consider lending my weight to Risa's adoption announcement. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing, is he kind of implies that he wants you to craft a fire rag. But, if you, obviously the blueprint also stated you can craft any rag. So, because I've been crafting poison rags up to this point, Oh, I gotta go. Hold on a second. So first we have to cook our crab eyes. It's so easy to make the crab eyes, guys. Or not the crab eyes, the poison rags. Because all you gotta do is just cook a crab eye. Just cook a crab eye and have some cloth and you're good to go. Even the wiki tells you, though, like if you go to the wiki, it even tells you there to make a fire rag, but you don't have to. It's anything. Well, let's go ahead and let's cook some of these. We only need one, but might as well cook them all. Okay, there we go. I do think I have a mod that turns the spoilage off. Oh, I don't know. Those travel rations are... I don't know. I can't remember, but alright. Let's go ahead and craft our poison rag. And let's go bring it back to Sagard here. Or Sagard, or I don't remember. I already forgot what he said his name was, or how he pronounced it. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. We're not going to have to deal with him a whole lot. You're not completely useless. Alright, I'll spread the word that you have my approval. I hope to see you join our troops and show some of those runts what it means to be part of Berg's army. Oh, and take this with you. It's my personal recipe for spiritual varnish. If you're fighting ghosts, this varnish will make your weapon highly effective against them. You'll need an alchemy set if you want to make it, though. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so the only thing is, I don't know if I can use that. Did he give me one? No, he just gave me the recipe for it. Huh. It's only worth 10, so we might as well read it. Alright. So let's go to an alchemy kit. Oops, no, we need that. If I remember correctly, I don't think I can put it on my bow. That's the downside. But let's find out. It should tell us. So we'll come over here. Oh, I gotta fix my minimap. So the minimap mod, for whatever reason, every time that I first get in, I have to zoom in to trigger all my little icons there. Just a tiny little bug. It's nothing game breaking. You know, for a mod, I can't complain. Okay, let's check this now. I really, really wish that I could figure out how to turn that notification sound off, but I have tried so many different things. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know. Okay, right here. See, it says thick fluid that confers the ethereal element when applied to a melee weapon. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, that really stinks. Like, I can't... That stinks. Alright, so then I think what we're going to have to do is the next thing we're going to need to probably focus on is getting ourselves a coral horn bow. And I guess we could just sell that recipe for fire rag. I don't really care. I'm probably never going to make it. Okay, so... Oh, this is... Okay, yeah. So this I started making for food, and this is actually really easy to make. It's just any kind of fish, larva, and I believe seaweed? Or salt, or maybe it's both of them, seaweed and salt. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's pretty easy to make. I actually don't know if I know the recipe for it or not, but okay. So now let's go talk to Risa, who I believe is now going to tell us that we have a couple of days before anything's going to happen, which means we're going to go back to Cierzo then, and hopefully save it. I'm seeing there's probably a bunch of stuff that we could collect. I did see some wool shroom and some smoke root that had regrown, and I don't know if... I mean, I'm not really desperate for money right now, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but what do I have on my... I have 4 health potions. Okay, I'm wondering if we should go get the coral horn bow before we go to Vendavel.
Glad to see you.
You've spoken to my associates then. Good. My offer still stands. If you pledge to work with me, I will begin the steps needed to adopt you into the Aberdeen bloodline and free you from your family's blood price. The Aberdeens are one of the oldest families in the Blue Chamber Collective, and our name carries a great deal of weight. It comes with a great responsibility, but also many advantages. I believe you'd do us proud. And join Clan Aberdeen. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do it. This is a turning point in my life. Am I certain do I wish to pledge my life to the Blue Chamber Collective? For anybody that is not familiar, this is just because there are 4 main factions in the game. If you have the Soroborians DLC, there are 4 main factions in the game, and you can only do 1 faction each playthrough. So, you know, this right here is basically saying I am choosing the Blue Chamber Collective as my faction. You cannot choose the others. Now, there are parallel quests. There are 4 parallel quests, I guess 5 if you count the 3 Brothers DLC, but you can't do the 3 Brothers stuff until after you finish your main faction quests. The parallel quests we can start right after this, which is what Vendavel is. So Vendavel is the fortress that wants to attack Cierzo. It's actually the Blue Chambers parallel questline. And then there's the Heroic Kingdoms one. I think the prince gets murdered. The Holy Mission one, I think, is like, there's like a missing priest or something. And then the Soroborian one is like this forge golem wants to take over and you've got to stop him. Those are timed, I do believe, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to try and take care of those. But that's all this means. It's a turning point in my life. Basically, this is like, yes, I'm taking this as my faction. And just so everybody's aware, you cannot choose another one after this. So, I knew I could count on you. Very well. Listen, the other Chamber Lords are on their way here for a council meeting. 2 major issues are at stake, both of which could cause a major impact on relations with the Sirocco and Abrasa regions. It's too big of an event to go smoothly. I'm not sure what or how bad it will be, but I'm convinced beyond all doubt that something huge will happen, something that could jeopardize the entire collective if we aren't ready for it. Take the time you need to get used to the life in Embark, and don't forget, Cierzo is still your home. Here, as the newest member of the Aberdeen family, you should have this. It's the key to Cierzo. It should open any lock in the town, as well as a small basement vault in our family home. Okay, so that means that also means access to the legacy chest that is in Cierzo as well, and I can show you guys where that is. Obviously, right now, I don't have anything special to put in that, but I can show you guys where it's at if need be. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head back to Cierzo so that we can actually, you know, I mean, I don't know that I necessarily need to get anything that's out of that chest just yet. But I do want to head back to Cierzo. Do we actually have any... Okay, at least not on me. I don't have any crystal powder. Okay. Because we are going to need to make... I want to make a coral horn bow. If I can kill some coral horns on the way back, then maybe we can get some crystal powder going and I can craft the coral horn bow. So then we at least have a better bow to do Vendavel with. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us back over there. Obviously, if anything, like, super cool happens, I'll bring you guys back, but I'm gonna get us back over to Cierzo, so we can actually do Vendavel, and I will see you guys when I get there. Okie dokie, guys, here we go. So, I made it back to Cierzo, and it was really dark, so I just decided to sleep really quickly before we come into Cierzo here. Nothing really interesting happened along the way. I did manage to kill a couple of coral horns, so I do believe that we have... Right? We have... Yes, okay. We have the antlers we need to make ourselves a better bow, so we will go ahead and do that, but first let's get into Cierzo. We'll go ahead and sell some stuff. We'll check at the lighthouse. I want to make sure if I have anything there that I need to, like, use or anything I need to deposit. We'll go ahead and we'll do that really quickly. And then we're going to go do Vendavel to finish the episode off. So let's go ahead and get into this really quickly. There we go. All right. Birok hasn't said anything. Sir? Here we go. Ah, Devise. I'm glad you're back. We need all the help we can get. The fortress of Vendavel has become a threat we can't ignore. Now, we know that 3 warlords have begun to order them into an army. I think they mean to attack Cierzo. If they do, I don't know if we can hold them off. What do you recommend we do? I honestly don't know. If we send any kind of force to go attack the fortress, we risk stirring the hornet's nest. If only we could separate and deal with the warlords one at a time. It would be very dangerous to infiltrate the fortress. Use discretion and caution. Messing with Vendavel might get you imprisoned, enslaved, or worse. I'll take care of it. Okay. Will do, sir. Will do. Now, just so everybody's aware, I don't know if it's going to tell us here. Stop the 3 warlords in the fortress of Vendavel, located in the southwest of the Cierzo. Now, the wiki, I believe, says you have like 20 in-game days to do this. I believe that it's actually 40, though. So I don't know if that like changed at some point, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. Cierzo is my favorite town in Aurai. The delicious fish, the sea breeze, but back to business. Oh, that's good. The other one just complains about the manticore that's over in the Embark forest. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so, I like to sell these beetles. I mean, I guess we can hold on to... You know what? We could make alpha jerky with that. So we'll hold on to that. I don't need the ghost eyes, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need this. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this. I don't know where I got all this crystal powder, but I'm glad I have it because I need it. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Gonna get that, and we don't need the turnips. And there we go. We should be good to go. So now what we're going to do is actually we're going to grab this crab eye. I always like to have just extra crab eye on hand. We're not terribly hurting for... Oh, do we have everything on us then? You know what, guys? We might have everything on us really quickly. Let me go ahead and unequip this. And then we're going to come over here. I believe it's a crystal powder, the 2 coral horn antlers, and our recurve bow. Boom, is going to give us a coral horn bow, which is going to do a little bit more damage and help us quite a bit in our efforts to cleanse Vendavel Fortress. So let's go ahead and assign 2 quick slots. Let's make sure we put that there. Isn't this assigned to my other one? Maybe not. Okay, well, I like to have a melee weapon on hand just in case something happens with my bow. And then the other thing I really want... Yeah, we're going to need to make some arrows. Alright, let's go ahead and put that down for now. Okay, so let me get up to the house. Let me get some things put away. And then I think I'll get over to Vendavel Fortress. And then I'll bring you guys back. Because unless something serious happens, you're not going to be missing out on much. So we'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, really quickly, guys. I haven't actually left Cierzo yet. There is one thing that I forgot to tell you guys about. I was saving some power coils specifically for this, but once like the Vendavel thing kind of starts, if you come over here, this guy is going to tell you that there's something wrong with the water purifier that they have here in Cierzo, and to fix it, he just needs 2 power coils, and then he'll give you the coil lantern. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Etios here, the engineer. Hold it right there, Deville. Some dirty rat has done sabotaged our water purifier. If you little nipper want to get something to drink, boil that stinking water first. That little saboteur smashed out the purifier's power coils. Those were some fancy schmancy magic parts right there. Won't be able to get my hands on those. Look, Nipper, if you find 2 power coils during your big old adventure, can you bring them here? I'll fix my machine right up, and she'll be purring and pumping in no time. I found some power coils, Itios. Can you fix the machine? Devil, you done us good, Nipper. It'll take me a second to get old Bess running again, and I'll tinker you a reward with the old coils from the machine. Okay, so now we have the coil lantern. Okay, and now we can head to Vendavel Fortress. I'm going to go ahead and salvage that one, though. Alright, there we go. Oh, turn that off. Okay, alright. Now I will see you guys when we get to Vendavel. Alrighty, guys. We made it to Vendavel, and it looks like none of these guys have respawned in. I was just checking the map, and I don't see any guys here. I am kind of sad. I see we passed a pearlbird cutthroat. These are the black pearlbirds, and they're actually really good to kill because you can get usually like 3 potions worth of like health potion ingredients, so like the gravel beetles and the blood mushrooms, for making health potions. So like those things are definitely worth killing. They do have, obviously they're a little tankier than the regular pearl birds, and if they hit you, oh excuse me, I do believe they do, significantly more damage. But again, depending on your play style, like I play, as an archer, so it's pretty easy for me to like stay away from guys. Except for in closed rooms like this, of course. So what we're going to do is drop our backpack. And hopefully the game doesn't auto-make me pick it up. Alright, so what we're going to do here is this is the first warlord. This is Croc. So we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Come, warm yourself up inside. We'll take good care of you. I'm just passing by. I'm here to kill you. Just looking for someone to have a drink with. I'm looking for a place to rest for a while. Now, if you follow the wiki online, I do believe there's a peaceful way to basically talk these guys out of attacking Cierzo. I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna kill them all. Yep, we're just gonna kill them all. Give him some bleed. Alright, and what I like to do, especially with the arrow thing, is if we get him to do that, you can usually use that time to set off that one bow ability that takes a second, because he's still in the middle of his swing. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's do this, Croc. If that is your real name. Have some more bleed, my guy. See, the bleed is nice, guys. This bleed is just amazing. Like, look at all the damage it does. And it lasts, like, 2 minutes, so... He's gonna be, like, I could literally just sit here and have him bleed to death. But we're gonna do that instead. Okay, now we do have to be careful. Those guys down the hall, yeah, now that he's dead, they're not gonna be happy. Oh, what a jerk. Nope. Ow! Okay, he's dead. We'll go ahead and get some bleed on this gentleman here. I know I'm running very low on stamina. Okay, alright, my guy. It's okay. It's alright. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Let me get some stamina back. Let me get some stamina back. Here we go. Oh, nope. That wasn't enough to set off an arrow. Okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Just give me a second. I don't know how much stamina I need to fire a single arrow. Like I said, he would bleed to death, but... Okay. We need more than I thought. Oh, I hate how loud that is. I really, really hope I can get that figured out. What the heck? How much stamina do I need to fire off a single arrow? See, now I can do this, though. Like, just let me fire an arrow. There we go. My Lanta. Alright, first things first, let's pick up our backpack. And then we'll go ahead and take these guys and all of their stuff. Okay, so now, if we come into our inventory really quickly, can I salvage these from this screen? Whoops, nope, not that. We're going to go ahead and salvage that. We're going to save Croc's weapon. Let's go ahead and equip some of those arrows and then move the rest to our pocket. Let's see, I want the fishing spear. Oh my Lanta. Can I do anything with these? Okay, I mean, I can drop them. We need the Cierzo town key. So we need a Vendavel key and we need a Vendavel prison key. And that is all. We don't need multiple versions of it. Or multiple copies of it, I should say. Alrighty, so now let's go in here. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is go over here. And you guys probably, dozens of videos about it online. The wiki could even tell you. But in order to get to that chest, you want to go ahead and pull this one right here. That never changes, just so everybody knows. That's always the answer. If you pull any of the other ones, it's going to drop you down into a pit below, which I do believe leads to a troglodyte cave. I believe. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this and see what we get inside. So, black plate boots. Assassin elixir. Okay, the larva eggs are nice. Salt's kind of meh, but we'll go ahead and take it all. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up just selling the boots. I don't think I'm going to use them. They kind of sound like they might be for, like, a warrior. And I definitely don't want heavy armor, like, at all. Alright, now, there's usually guards. Let me go ahead and drop my backpack, just in case. There's one right there. And there's one behind me, isn't there? Oh, there's two of them behind me, oh my Lanta! Hey, guys, that's not necessary. That's, whoa! Oh, how'd that feel? Nope. We could come into this bigger room. How about that? Come on in here, guys. Come on in here. There's more room. There's more room to fight. Yeah, come on in here. Come on in here. That's fair. I think that's a little bit more fair. It is 3 against 1, so I think that I deserve a little bit of maneuverability here. Oh, my Lanta. Alright, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm going to need some stamina. We're going to need some stamina. We're going to need to run away from them. I have discovered that not targeting them seems to work a lot better when you're trying to regain your stamina. Alright, so we need to... Are you bleeding? Yes, that one's bleeding. Okay, this one doesn't have any bleed. We can go ahead and get some bleed on them, though. And then they will die fairly quickly. Alright, well, now that it's just the two of us, let's dance. Oh, I have no stamina again. Alright, well, you're going to bleed out, and then I'm going to be able to heal, and everything's going to be great. Oh, you know what? We should start heading in this direction, because I do believe I put my backpack downstairs, didn't I? Well, he's going to bleed out, but we're going to... Whoa, sir! Excuse you! My goodness! I don't want him to hit me, because then I am going to die. Okay, there he goes. Alright, let me go ahead and... No, I want my backpack, if I can grab it. Let me go ahead and grab my bag. And then we'll go ahead and pick up all their stuff. And obviously we need to heal. Alright, gents, what do we have? Another machete. Did I pick it up? go ahead and grab that. Come over here and grab his stuff. Oh, I like that they have arrows. Not complaining there. All right, we're going to go ahead and salvage that. And that one. And that one. Okay, and then what do we have here? Okay, yeah, no, we want all 3 of these. Let me go ahead and just cancel my timer because this is probably going to take a little bit longer than the 5 minutes that are left on that timer. But we'll see. Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and salvage that fishing harpoon as well. Alright, that I want to sell, so we'll hold on to the rest of it. Let's go ahead and equip some more arrows and health. We need health. Yes, let's just go ahead and pop both of those. And then we'll eat a mushroom bar. I do believe that that's got a little bit of healing properties. Like, it'll start to heal us very slowly. I think. Maybe not. Well, I do have this as well. This will heal us. There it goes. There we go. That'll start to heal us. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to take a little bit longer, and I really apologize for that. Hopefully people don't mind a little bit of a longer episode. And if so, I greatly apologize. We should probably go into the prison first, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and drop our bag. And I do believe, actually, we can sleep here safely. Hey, hello. I know there's people in here somewhere, like guards that don't like me. Yeah, like this person right here. Hi. We'll go ahead and... Ow, jerk. There you go. You can get imprisoned by these guys, by the way. You can absolutely get imprisoned, which I think is the coolest thing ever. And then you kind of have to, like, work to get out of it. One of these guards, I think this is the one I'm killing right now, actually, says, oh, I knew your father back in the day, and he was a great guy, so how about I cut you some slack? If you can earn me 30 silver, I'll get you out of here. And that's pretty much what you gotta do. Okay, I think those are the only 2 guards. We're gonna go ahead and grab our bag so we can loot everybody. Alright, very nice. Take that machete. We'll go ahead and loot you and take your machete. Now, I believe we can actually sleep here. And it's considered a safe zone, I do believe. So I could sit here and, like, let me see here. Oh, yeah, see? It's not telling me that I'm going to get ambushed. We'll go ahead and sleep. Now, the only thing is, one of the mods that I have, I don't know which mod is causing it. I'd have to go through the forums and see if anybody else is having this issue. Or maybe it's part of one of the mods and I just didn't read it. But every time I sleep somewhere, it takes me back to the beginning. So, that's the Vendavel key. I thought I saw like an arrow. But it's not that big of a deal. That was the only thing. I mean, the only time that really kind of stunk is when I was trying to do the prison quest. And I kept getting ported back to the door. And it was like, I didn't have any of the keys, so I couldn't get back in. It was like, I had to keep talking to Croc and getting re-imprisoned, which is, like, sounds really stupid, but it's what I had to do. Because, like, nothing else was working. So, again, yeah, I don't know if that's, like, a bug. I assume it's a bug, and I assume it's a known bug. I don't know, I haven't looked at the forums, but there's usually people in here. Where are all the prisoners? That's kind of strange. That's the first time that I've come in and there hasn't been any people. There's usually prisoners here, and they're like, oh, we're just minding their own business. Huh. Okay, well, I hope that's not a bug, too. Of course, our bag is overweight. There was a person in here that you could sell things to, but I did notice that that person sells things, like, they'll pay, like, half price for stuff. So, if you can avoid selling to them, I would. For some reason, I don't see them in here, which is really strange. I don't understand that. Go ahead and grab this. Now, we still have 2 warlords to do, so... Oh, there he is. Yeah, let's take all this. If my bag gets super over-encumbered, which it's looking like it is, I might go back to Cierzo and sell some things, and then come back and continue on. And obviously, I'll just take a cut. You guys don't need to... You guys aren't going to want to come along for any of that. Now, I do want to come in here. Yeah, there's no people. This is so weird. I do want to come in here and mine all of this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to run back to Cierzo and sell a bunch of stuff, because you can see my guy here is getting very over-encumbered. So, and like I said, we still have 2 warlords to take care of. So I'm going to go do that, and I will see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, we have made it back to Vendavel Fortress. Now, I went back, I sold a bunch of stuff. I already looted this, and I already looted... I don't think there's anything in the kitchen, to be honest. Yeah, there's nothing to loot in here. Sometimes there's a guy in there, the cook, you can help, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm not seeing any people. I did go ahead and loot this room. This is just the prison key. Again, I don't need another copy of that, so I went ahead and left that there. We are going to go ahead and take care of the second warlord. Sometimes he's usually standing right there, but sometimes he's like upstairs. Yeah, it looks like there's a guy right there. I'm going to go ahead and try and set this. Okay, never mind. How about you? Would you like some bleed, sir? Oh, he's an archer. Okay, alright. That's fine. Uh-oh, the big guy's coming, I think. Alright, let's take care of you two, if I can. I would really like to get rid of you guys. I'd love to get rid of... There he is, right there. So the one that's got the most... Oh, that big red shield. The one that's carrying that big red shield is the warlord. But I'd like to get rid of his minions if we can. Without dying, that is. Get somebody quick. Okay, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, alright, good. Good. Alright, you know what? Really quickly, can I target you and give you some bleed? Dang it! Got the wrong guy. Alright, well, at least one of them's gonna die soon. Okay, we have no stamina, so we're gonna go ahead and not target them. And I'm gonna go ahead and run around the room like an idiot. While I regain some of my stamina. Listen, gents. It's not that kind of party. I think you need to just hang back and chill a little bit. Everybody will be alright. I really want to get the big guy. This skill isn't cooldown. What are you talking about? Okay, we got him. Alright, so now he's got some bleed on him. So that'll do us some good. I want to get this guy that's got... Yeah, him. It's got, like, no health left. Crap. Okay, one of them's dead. Alright, we're good. Alright, we gotta get this guy next, too. He did have... Oh, he's still bleeding. Okay, that's good. That makes me feel pretty good. Alright, so we just need some stamina before we can really do any more damage. Alright, I wanna... kind of convince them to do their... Yeah, see, so we can convince them to do that. Oh, crap. Oh, he hurts. He hurts. Okay, alright, last guy's dead. Alright, sweet. So now it's just me and you, buddy. Let's tango. Okay, I'm not bleeding, which is good. Whoa! Alright, let's get some stamina. Oh, we need some health. We need some health like you wouldn't believe. Let's run away for just a second and see if we can pop a health potion before he gets down to us. Maybe another one? Oh, yeah, that's right. I have a mod. I can drink and run at the same time. I totally forgot. Okay. Whew, we need some stamina. Is he coming back? My guy, you coming? Yeah, good man. Come on back here. Alright, I guess I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah, I like that. Beautiful. Here, have some more bleed while we're at it. I don't have enough stamina to do my other ability, but we're getting down. He's probably, in my opinion, this guy's the hardest because he's got the most minions. Like, there are so many guys in here. There's usually like 4 or 5 of them. I mean, there was 3 this time, but last time I fought this guy, he had a lot of guys. Alright, hold on. I have no stamina. I was not paying attention to my stamina, although this guy, I do believe, is bleeding. There we go! Oh my freaking Lanta. Is this my bag? Let's go ahead and pick that up. We'll go ahead and pop our last health potion. I do believe we shouldn't... I mean, knock on wood, I've never actually, like, terribly struggled with the witch. But we'll see. There's an arrow somewhere. Where did that go? Pick that up. Wherever it is, pick that up. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab this. Go ahead and take that. Is there another guy up here? Because like I said, sometimes there's like 4 or 5 guys. Oops, excuse me. Now I have the hiccups out of nowhere. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and loot this. Can anybody tell me what's going on with this room? Like, is there anything else in this room other than this junk pile? Can we do anything with any of this? Because this is pretty cool looking, but like, what is it? Any other secrets in here that people might know about? If anybody knows, leave it in the comments. Let me know, guys. That would be awesome. Okay, we're going to go ahead and equip some more arrows before our next fight. And then I just want to come in here. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's a key. We're going to go ahead and open this, though. Ooh, a pistol. Okay, we're not over encumbered just yet, so that's good. So let's get over to the witch and finish this quest off. Again, I greatly apologize that this episode is probably long, guys. I will cut out what I can, but I think that this is going to be a long episode no matter what. But I wanted to do all this in one episode, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to split this up. That just didn't seem right. And I feel like for this game, we probably are going to run into that, where, like, I want to complete a dungeon, and I just want to do it in one episode, because that just makes the most sense. And, yeah, I have a feeling that this is what's going to go down. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. Yes, so she's just got these two guys in here, and then it's her. And for some reason, again, knock on wood, she doesn't usually leave this platform. For me, she always gets, like, stuck in a corner and only hits me. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is actually come down here and take care of these guys. These guys are more of a nuisance than she is. Let's see if I can maybe get you both. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, the other one's bleeding too. Nice. Nicely done, nicely done. That bleed ability, the, my X ability down there, if you can line these guys up, the arrow will go through, like, all of them and cause bleed. So, that's usually a huge help. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now it's just me and her. Go ahead and nail you with that. Yeah, see, she's weak. Not enough stamina. Alright, well, hold on a second. There we go. See? Look at that. She's usually the easy one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and equip this. And we're going to go ahead and grab all of that. Probably be over encumbered now. And I do believe, guys, if you don't join the blue chamber, that you can still do this. So this is the parallel quest line, and I think I explained it once before, but all of the parallel quest lines, so each faction has its own parallel quest line, and everybody can do those. So it doesn't matter what faction you're in, everybody can do the parallel quest lines. So even if you choose a different faction, Vendavel, like this fortress quest that I just did, is going to be available to you. And it sounds like you get the key to Cierzo after completing it. Like, if you join the Blue Chamber Collective, like I did, Risa will give you the key. But if you don't join the Blue Chamber, you get it after doing this quest. Because I think that's what my brother said that he did. And he joined, I think, the Sorobor Academy. So, I'm guessing that that's how that works. But alright, let's get back to Cierzo. Let's finish this quest, talk to Burok or whatever, and then get the episode done. Alrighty, guys, we made it back to Cierzo, and here is Burok. Greetings, Devise, how are you? My men tell me that Vendavel has gotten a lot quieter. I don't want to think about the disaster that would have hit. On behalf of all of Cierzo, I thank you. There we go, and I believe he gave us his armor or his helmet or something like that. Yeah, he gives us the helmet that he was wearing. Oh, like he actually gives us his helmet. Oh, well, that's not necessary, my guy. You could have just kept it. Like, I'm just gonna sell it. Because I don't need it. But okay, alrighty guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I don't know what we're going to do in the next one. I think we're going to go maybe back to Berg, continue some of the Blue Chambers things, see if maybe we can start another parallel quest line. I'm not really sure yet. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the day. I hope to see everybody come back for the next episode, and until then, bye guys!